Depending on when you're watching this, for me, I gotta wait a couple of hours until Hellagur as well as Esthesia and Myrtle drops in. And on Friday, we're going to get the banner with Hoshiguma, Nightingale, Texas Warfarin, and Lappland. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to talk about which of these two banners is worth pursuing. So let's do that right now. Hey squad, welcome back to the Dome. Make sure you grab your front row seats for all you new folks out there. My name is Zeals, and you know what? Let me ask you a question. Do you think Yostar is going to let us? Do you think they're going to let us heal our wounds before they, just drop that Schwartz on us? I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm scared at the same time, man. Decisions, first world problems. We have potentially 3 crazy banners heading our way. So we got the Heart of Surging Flame Part 1. Yes, on the CN server, it was Part 2, but we're getting this first. And my inside sources are telling me that this is going to be the mini event like I discussed in the previous video, the spoiler video. Oh man, I got my butt cheeks clenched and I'm nervously waiting for, the future is uncertain. We don't know for shizzles. So let's talk about, well, the event is pretty much self-explanatory. All you gotta do is log in, click the blue icon here, the limited time. Wait a minute, my OCD's kicking in. Let me go back here real quick. Limited Timmy event. So heading into here, and if you don't know what to do, just click this button down here. How to get the bracelets, and it breaks it down to you. It's really simple and easy to understand, and you're going to get and you're going to get all these rewards up in here. All right, so we're getting the skin for Castle 3. We already discussed all of this stuff in the spoiler video, and we got Matterhorn with the 6 8-packs over there. Oof, man, something I don't have. I'm jealous. But we got, the limited furniture piece right here as well. So we got that for 4,500. Can you complete it as free to play? Heck yeah. You only need 75% of the 6K maximum points that you can get through this event. So you have 14 days, no problemo. So let's talk about the banner. Once again, this is not my account, guys. Don't be surprised by this right here. I know it's crazy. It's a month-old account with potential 6 out of their minds. So let's backtrack a little bit here. Let's go on down. And to our surprise, who could not read the timestamp on the Twitter post, Hellagur banner is heading our way 12 hours after the event launch. Woo, they're spacing it out, man. They're getting us hyped like crazy. So we got the event giving us the free stuff. We got Hellagur about to change our gameplay with Myrtle up in there. And of course, I cannot forget the cutie pie, Esthesia, and on Friday, we're getting the double punch. We're getting Hoshiguma up in there again. Lappland, Warfarin, Texas, and Nightingale. It's like a wrap. You guys already know what's headed our way, so let's talk about which banner you should go after. Of course, I don't know what your squad is going to look like. All right, I don't know your list of operators. So if you have already Hoshiguma and you just want your Nightingale because you purchased that awesome skin of hers, just check it out. Look at that pumpkin spirit. Oh man, it's so good. It's out of this world. But if you just want Nightingale, we're speculating that she's going to be up there in the store for the yellow certificates. If you want to just go for her, maybe you have the skin like I said, and you want to like complete that set, you got to match it together, then go for Nightingale, right? Collect your waifus. But if you're okay with the husbando, a grandfather, just carrying your team, then I'm going to lean more towards Hellagur. Now that is just my opinion without looking at your squad or operators. That is what I'm leaning more towards, because there's Myrtle up in there, and you're most likely, dude, if you don't get Myrtle within your first 10 or 20, then I'm sorry, dude. I don't know, just talk to me, maybe we can work something out. Actually, we can't do anything about it, but yeah, you were at the mercy of Yostar. But I hope you get a Myrtle, because she's gonna change the gameplay like I already talked about in the previous video. She's crazy with the DP generation, CP, DP, whatever you want to call it. And Esthesia, a guard, a direct upgrade from Moose, a 4-star. What's so special about her? All her damage is arse damage. Of course, there's way more to talk about, including Hellagur. Hellagur is overpowered, man. Take the data for CC, Contingency Contract. Number 2, as well as number 1, Hellagur is hella used. Oh shit, that is an awful joke. But anyways, he is used quite heavily, especially in harder and stricter maps and conditions, because he has that self-heal. He deals insane damage. His attack speed gets doubled at E2 without any other speed modifiers. His skill 1, 2, 3, they're all great. He is hyped as hell for a reason. Okay, I understand if you're not here for min-maxing and you're just here for the looks. Yeah, Hellagur in game, the chibi form, you know, may not be your thing. I understand, but hey, if you're all about that performance, Myrtle, Hellagur, whoo, nothing else needs to be said. Things need to be shown, but we don't have chapter 6 yet, so you may not really feel like that. You may not need Hellagur, but you don't really necessarily need him either, but he is really going to make your life easier when the hard mode does head over to the global server, yo. And I can't wait for that to happen, because I like challenge. I like a challenge. Anyways, let's talk about this one right here, the teal color banner calling us. When I saw this, I was like, no way, this ain't real. But it's real, man. They announced it, they spoiled it, you know, I think what, Monday or Tuesday. So I logged into the Japanese server and voila, it was already there on the bulletin board like you're seeing. So we got Hoshiguma, the meme lord, Nightingale. So I could talk for an hour about how she looks, but I'm not gonna get in there, all right? That hairstyle, I'm not gonna get into that. All right, so we got Texas, we got Warfarin, and Lappland. That's the third time I'm saying the same rap here. So are they amazing? Of course they're amazing. Okay, so you know what? Let's go over here. All right, so we got Lappland. Let's talk about Lappland first, because she's right smack in the middle, and dude, her art. Okay, let's not talk about just the art. Let's talk about min-maxing here. So when you eat through this bay, she gets that silence. And I know what you're thinking, man. People on my Discord, and you know, just like, you know, we don't need that silence, bro. Zeals. The silence is nice, but it's just icing on top of a cake. And you're right, but when chapter 6 comes with the CC contingency contract, why is my voice shaking? What the fuck? Anyways, when that hits our global community, that silence is it's gonna be good. Just don't take my word for it. Take the data. Once again, this is a list of what people have used for the hard mode. So yeah, she is useful to say the least. And not only that, she attacks air units, and not only that, when her skill 2 activates, she's dealing arts damage, and her anti-air damage is not affected when that skill 2 goes off, and her range is insane. It looks like a hot dog with, no, it looks like balls and dick. All right, so we got Lappland, check. We got Hoshiguma. All right, so Hoshiguma, skill 3, gotta love it. The spinning shield, yeah. And her skill 2, she's already tanky as hell, but she gets extra defense on top of that and deals 70% of her attack into physical damage when the enemy attacks Hoshiguma. Like, you know, it does as it says, thorns. All right, skill 1, defense and attack. You can use that to make her more tankier than she is now. She has a chance to resist physical and arts damage and increases defense of all defenders. She's very tanky, and not only that, she can dish out a lot of damage, and she is also being used in the hard mode up in there as well with Saria, Myrtle, and Hellagur. In the body of a Greek god. Let's talk about her skills, right? Her skill 2 gives a shield against magic damage, and it lasts for 5 seconds if you max it out to skill 7 and 3. But you don't need to go that crazy because there are charges. So every time she heals, there is a magic damage absorbing shield. And her skill 3, the range is insane. The expansion of her range is crazy. The attack multiplier as well as res to all your allies within range. And with her E2 talent, she has that phantom, and it does not block or attack, but it has a high chance of aggro. So you can use this in a defensive or an offensive way by stalling your enemies. Offensive meaning that you are waiting for your skills to come back up because you're using this operator right here, which is going to be Warfarin. Where's Warfarin? Yeah, Warfarin right here with the with that skin, dude. It's just out of this world. So Warfarin is a medic, and you can use her as a medic. But if you're like more advanced and you don't really need the heals, then you can use her as a buffer. When enemy opponent is killed within her range, she's going to grant herself 2 skill points, as well as a random operator within her range, and you need to play around that because of her skill too. When she pops that thing, she's going to give that 80% attack multiplier. And if you want to give that attack buff reliably to one of your operators to get those crazy screenshots or videos, then you need to plant her within range. And that's pretty much why she is used as a buffer. Do you need her? No. Is she nice to have to make some fun content or, you know, crazy screenshots, big dick numbers? Yes. Yes, she's good to have for that, and she also has this crazy cool skin with the top hat. Yeah. And last but not least, leaving Texas till the end, not on purpose. I love the shit out of Texas. She looks so kawaii. I'm going to yeah, there's no point in E2ing her, but I'm going to do it anyways just for the E2 skin. That famous skill 2 that stuns for 2 seconds, has that crazy range, does arc damage, hits air units as well, and stuns them. And you know what? Just stuns everything within the range. And also grants DP. So she's got that going for her, and this can be useful for those hard maps, the hard mode, the contingency contract. Once again, you can out damage and brute force it if you are a high spender and you have potential 6th everything out of your mind and you have all the operators. But for a person on a tighter budget, the stuns they can really help you out. Even though these wait a minute, where'd it go? Okay, so even though these operators are really tempting, they're really ace, right? They do appear quite often. Now, Hellagur and Myrtle. Now, Myrtle is just game changing, right? The DP generation is going to help. It doesn't matter, like I said, it doesn't matter how many awesome operators you have if you cannot deploy them in combat. So Myrtle is going to help you do that. Whether she is E1 or E2, if you love the crap out of her, E2 her, but you don't need to. I'm going to showcase Myrtle once I do have my hands on her. And she, like, it may take a couple of weeks until she is added into the banner pool. Like you're seeing right now, we're going to have Magellan, Executor, as well as Vermeil up in there with this banner. But until Hellagur, Myrtle, and Esthesia also joins the banner pool, you're not going to have access to them unless, of course, you summon during Hellagur's banner. What you can do is wait until maybe the last day. That, man, you're gonna blue balls the crap out of yourself if you can't hold out, if you can no nut until this banner is about to expire, because by then we're gonna have leaks for the next banner. Is it going to be shorts, right? We don't know. So if you can blue balls and wait and no nut the crap out of it, you know, just hold tight, not, you know, just avoid Discord, or you can just hang out with me on Twitch and you can just check out my summons, and maybe that will be enough action for you, or maybe not. But once again, if it was up to me, if I had a gun pointed to my head, I would choose Hellagur's banner. I gotta get that Myrtle. I hope. Yeah, I'm going to get Myrtle within the first 10 bomb. If I can get Hellagur like relatively cheap and get away with it, then I would get on my knees and thank YoStar. But I don't know, guys. Usually I'm not that lucky. It's my viewers that are lucky when I do their summons, but we'll find out, guys. We'll see what happens. I did get lucky with Magellan, so we'll see, guys. And yeah. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you like what you're seeing, make sure you smash that like and subscribe to the channel as well. I'll be seeing you guys very soon. There's going to be a lot of videos heading our way. Back-to-back content, baby. Back-to-back content. Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Anyways, guys, I'm out for now. Your boy, Zeals. Peace.